basically. I need the underhook, and I want to make sure I'm not getting cross-faced because he's going to try to flatten me up with that. So I'm kind of coming underneath the body.
Can't see you guys moving around.
And hook his leg. And from here, I'm going to unlock my legs. I'm going to kick my bottom leg out, and swing it around, and then pull it back in. Okay? And here's my deep half. Okay, I've got this balance really well controlled here. I can relock this.
How you control the balance? Is that the arm on the hip?
A lot of it's just the fact that I'm under his hips.
Okay.
You know, his kind of center of his weight is in his hips, and so if I can move them around, I can throw them forward, or I can pull them back, or we covered, you know, some crazy cool sweeps before like this. So, yeah, basically that. And then this arm, you know, can do whatever I need it to. If he's trying to hit me or something, I can keep him away, or whatever. So, I'm gonna actually we're just gonna work the entry at first, and then I'll cover some sweeps. So, I'm in the half guard, I duck under his arm, I hook his leg. I have my underhook here. These are both, obviously this is important to get under his leg. This is important because I want his weight up high on me. Okay, one of the common mistakes I see is people will do this, and his weight's too low. I want to be under this leg, not under this leg. So I want to be in this kind of position more. And so if I have this underhook, I can help keep him high as I'm rolling under. Keep your head tucked so he doesn't cross face. Keep him high with this. I'm going to kick this leg out, swing it all the way to my opposite hip, and then pull it back in. Okay? And so here's my position for the deep half. Any questions on that?
Are you pinching your legs? Your knees? Trap the leg?
Yeah, a little bit. Just trapping it. It's not real. I mean, I'm not too scared if he pulls that out. Go ahead and try to pull the leg out because I'm right here. So if he's trying to go that way, I can. But, you know, it's better to keep him under control, so a little bit of pressure. And actually, I want to show the roll one more time. So actually, first solo, I'm here. Okay, I'm in my half guard. Unlock this, kick this to here. All the way opposite side. And then curl back, kind of like a fetal position, I guess. So, with Joey, unlock, kick this, and so, well, you know, while I'm still keeping upward pressure with this, but when I just kick that, it straightens that leg out a little bit and gets me to here. And so, your typical position, you're going to be gripped here, but this is also good, which we'll cover later. We're good to go? Let's give it a shot, guys. Concepts that get into place here is you're not lifting with this arm. You're not trying to lift his left leg, in this case, on top of my shoulder. I'm just holding him here and I'm kicking this leg out. And then I'm curling up to pull it back. Okay, so it's all about this leg. This one you just keep in place. So, hold him here, unlock my legs, and I kick this one in a big pendulum motion and pull it back to here. Okay? So, for this next sweep, he's got his base. See how Joey's based out? And he's not swept, obviously. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swing my legs back and then swing them forward, create some momentum. Actually, sorry, I forgot to mention a step. Instead of grabbing here, for this one, you're going to reach the other side of his hips. Okay, you're kind of curled up under here. Now I'm going to swing, and swing back, and come up on my elbow. Then I'm going to come to here, trapping this leg, reach around to his ankle and his knee, collapse the base, Start working toward mount or side control. So, we're half guard. There's a bunch of ways you can get this entry. Sometimes if they're trying to pressure in and you're like pushing back with your knee, and then let them come forward, use their momentum against them. So then once again, I'm holding in place here, kicking this leg. I kind of kick both legs, but I just want to emphasize this bottom one especially. Big pendulum motion. Okay, switch my grip to the other side of his hips, swinging back, and then swinging forward, and come to my elbow. Come to here, locking this leg, reach around, and just drive forward. I'm not necessarily pulling his leg, I'm just collapsing him over it. And then there's a number of ways to catch from here. Any questions on that one?
Instead of stopping in the middle, you could just continue that one motion and follow right to
When you do the entry?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, what he's talking about is when I'm getting my deep half, I'm swinging here, I can come right to there even as I'm kind of entering the deep half. So, it's all about swinging and keeping the momentum going, and we'll show another one that kind of builds off it after this. Any other questions or comments? All right, let's give it a shot. Reach. One of the things I want to emphasize is instead of reaching around here, I'm reaching, dropping my arm down to his hip and pulling it up. Okay, so I'm really low on his leg. And so, one of the things that if he's expecting this, I'm going to try to swing and come up to my elbow. But if he's expecting that, then he's going to try to squish his weight back and I won't be able to get up to my elbow. So what I do is I use that momentum of him pushing back to come out the other way. Okay, so I swing him, try to come this way, he pushes back, I swing out to this elbow. And then head in the chest, collapse in here, wrap the leg, start working with knees.
Did you keep him like the whole time?
Yeah. The legs are strapped. Yep. So, reach low, around the hip, lock it in place. Okay, then I start swinging in, I try to kick him out this way, he counters, I come to this elbow. I just use that momentum to swing all the way back. Once I get out to this elbow, then I drive with my head and squish him flat. And I try to trap this so he can't try to get it out and get him mixed. Any questions on that one? Pretty much same sweep, just the other direction. Let's go ahead and give it a shot.